Hey, what's up everybody? It's Chris back with another Proto Tech Tip, and for this week I'm going to go over the different ways that you can permanently mark your custom copper parts. So let's get into it. Now at Protocase and Protocase MFG, we've got a large selection of stock materials that helps us build your custom parts in just 2 to 3 days. And one of those key materials that we do keep in stock is copper. Now we stock copper alloy C110, which is a general purpose copper designated in ASTM standards B152. C110 is known for its excellent conductivity and exceptional formability, making it ideally suited for electrical and electronic applications. Now you'll often see copper being used for custom copper bus bars, which are great for collecting and distributing electric current within a system. Plus, we can create other custom copper parts to fit your needs too. Now if you need identifications, serialization, labeling, or any other details, we can also apply permanent markings to your copper parts using 5 different methods, all within our ultra-fast 2 to 3 day lead time. Now before we dive into the various part marking methods that we do offer for custom copper parts, let's talk about a few factors that you should consider before choosing a method. These include how the part will be used, the environment that the part's going to be used in, and what kind of durability and precision that you need. Plus, since most projects do have a budget, cost is definitely a factor to keep in mind too. The permanent marking methods that we can add for copper parts include dot peening, machined engraving, laser marking, and our 2 graphics processes, digital printing and silk screening. Now let's go through each one of these methods. The first one I'll discuss is dot peening. In this process, markings are dot peened onto each part after it's cut, but before it's bent to prevent any distortion. Dot peening is a great option to add text and numbers to your copper parts. This technique is well suited for producing durable, tamper-resistant marks. Therefore, if you want to add serialization as a means of identification, dot peening is a good choice. But keep in mind that dot peening is not advisable for parts intended for powder coating, as the markings may not be visible after the paint is applied. Another process that produces markings that might not be visible post-powder coating is machined engraving. However, unlike dot peening, we do not recommend using machined engraving for marking your copper parts, even though it is something that we can do. This method is uncommon because it requires more equipment to produce, which then often leads to a longer lead time. Also, do note that dot peening and machine engraving cannot be done after powder coating, as it will damage the finish. Now this brings us to our next options, which are recommended for parts that require powder coating. First up, I want to talk about laser marking, which is a popular option for part marking because it creates ultra precise and durable markings. Now if you need intricate details or tiny text, laser marking is going to be the way to go. At Protocase and Protocase MFG, the different types of laser marking that we offer for copper include engrave, burn, and outline. Now we can laser mark engrave before or after the powder coating process, just let us know what your requirements are. Moving on to graphics as a means of permanent marking, we have the capability to digital print and silk screen your copper parts. Now a major advantage of digital printing is its capacity to produce high-resolution images and text. This is particularly beneficial for smaller components where space is going to be limited. Now our cutting-edge UV-based flatbed digital printing features laser alignment technology for accurate and crisp printing of complex visuals with eye-catching results. At Protocase and Protocase MFG, we do offer the full CMYK spectrum of colors for digital printing. Now on the other hand, the silk screening process involves passing durable inks through a porous fabric, creating a high-resolution, sharp-edge, single-color image created from a stencil. It involves incorporating multiple stencils onto one surface and one graphic and screen for each color. For silk screening, we offer 16 standard colors, with custom colors available upon request for an additional fee. Now, as I mentioned earlier, choosing the right permanent marking method for copper parts involves weighing the advantages and limitations of each technique against your specific needs. Whether you prioritize precision, durability, or cost effectiveness, understanding the nuances of each marking method empowers you to make informed decisions that align with your project's objectives. Now please don't hesitate to reach out to our team for some expert advice. You can fill out the Contact Us forms on our websites, and I've dropped the link for both Protocase and Protospace MFG in the video description below. Or, if you prefer, just shoot us an email at info@protocase.com. Now once you finalize your design, we can create your fully finished copper parts in just 2 to 3 days. Yes, you've heard that right. We'll manufacture your copper parts and add permanent markings in no time. And before I go, just a quick reminder that you can also use our in-house design software, Protocase Designer, to add permanent markings and graphics to your copper parts. Now the best part, it has live manufacturability checks, so you'll know right away if your design can be manufactured as you add those markings. Now once you're all set with your design, you can also get an instant quote directly from the software itself. And with that, that wraps up this week's Proto Tech Tip video. Now if you enjoyed the video, please give it a like and share. And to stay updated with all of our future tech tip videos, please don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Until next time, take care.